I just be wanting to help, and I'm not sure exactly how to help or what to say. And then I thought about it, Nate. This is the same situation that you, because I thought about all this book that I have. She needs to read that. But the thing is, it's in here. I didn't put it out in the world. So I have in me what she needs. And I thought about all the other times that people have came to me or have seen people hurting or in pain or suffering over something or pondering over something. And I have in me what they need to help them get through that situation. But because I didn't take the action to get what's in me out, I'm allowing them to suffer. I'm allowing them to starve. I think about, what up, family? It is October 30th, 2021. And I just had a moment this morning. It's like 8 something in the morning. I woke up a little earlier than I usually do since I work late. But I was going through my morning routine of showing me love, where where I celebrate myself, forgive myself, trust myself, kiss myself, hug myself, all this whole routine that I do in the morning, right? To show myself some love, to give myself some attention. And in the process, I started bawling out, crying, and forgiving myself. Because I've told y'all nothing has really changed since before. I haven't been taking action. And I know I have what it takes to take action. I know I have this beautiful dream and these beautiful ideas and these beautiful creations in my mind. And I'm not doing anything to get them out of my head and into the world. And I've been doing my morning routine and forgiving myself. I forgive you for procrastinating. I forgive you for not being where you should be, where you think you should be in the world. I forgive you for not taking action daily. I forgive you for running more towards your job for somebody else's dream than you run for your dream. All of that, I've been forgiving myself, but I still haven't been taking action. And this morning, I cried my eyes out. And I was just begging to myself to please help. And it was a quick thought to grab the camera to show y'all, but then if I would have kept with that thought, it would have took me out the moment, and I needed to stay in that moment. I needed to stay in those tears. I needed to stay in that feeling. When you go through a breakdown moment, don't run from it. Embrace it. Sit with it. Because it's for a reason. You need those tears for a reason. Those tears need to soak in you for a reason, because something in you needs to get nurtured and watered so that it can grow. And those tears will do just that. And basically what happened is I just had the image, the thought of the people around me that's hurting. Like I told y'all before, some months back in March, so it was like 7 months ago, my grandma passed. And it's kind of been, it's anytime your mom passes, a lot of times it's hard for the family. But it's been hard for my family of how people responded to her passing. How people who they feel my grandma was there for, did not show up in the way they feel they should have showed up for my grandma. And so my family has been taking that hard. And my mom, the one I speak to the most, I could just hear, I could hear how she holds on to stuff. And I just be wanting to help. And I'm not sure exactly how to help or what to say. And then I thought about it, Nate. This is the same situation that because I thought about all this book that I have. She needs to read that. But the thing is, it's in here. I didn't put it out in the world. So I have in me what she needs. And I thought about all the other times that people have came to me or have seen people hurting or in pain or suffering over something or pondering over something. And I have in me what they need to help them get through that situation. But because I didn't take the action to get what's in me out, I'm allowing them to suffer. I'm allowing them to starve. I think about just walking around the mall or something, and you walk past somebody who's begging for help, who's hungry, who's starving, who's just asking for a little change, and you have so much to give. Like you have an abundance amount of food, you have an abundance amount of change, you have an abundance amount of resources that you can easily give them, but you're holding on to it, and you're just sitting there watching them suffer, watching them be hungry, watching them starve, watching them out on the street when they don't have to, because you have the ability to help them, but you're standing there and not helping them. It's the same thing, and I had to talk to myself like that. Nate, it's the same thing. You're watching the people that you love suffer, and you're not doing anything about it. You're just standing around. You're standing around, and you have everything that they need. You have the resources, you have the food, you have the ideas, you have the books, you have the videos, everything in you that you're hoarding, that you're holding on to, and they sitting there starving. And I just took the moment and just begged myself, please help. Please help my mom. Please help my family. Please help my cousins that's suffering through trauma and grief. Please help my community who's struggling for self-worth and to be seen and to live and to survive and to breathe. You have everything in you to help in the racism in this world, to help in the poverty in this world, to help in the suffering in this world. But because you're not taking action, you're just watching them suffer, and you have everything that they need. Nate, I beg of you, please help. And I just stayed in that, and I cried because I went from asking God for help to realizing that God gave me everything that I need. If I need somebody to help the ones I love, God gave that to me. I just need to stop holding on to what he gave me. So I beg of you, God has given you something that this world that this world is in need of. Please stop holding on to it. Please stop holding on to it. The answer to your prayers is already here. You have that answer. Just get it out in the world. Whatever that thing is, you know what it is. Get it out. Because the ones you love don't have to be suffering right now. Even if it's just you being the example of being the first to forgive something that's hard to forgive. Being the first to love someone who you feel don't even deserve the love. But so you're not holding on to that pain and that poison and that resentment. And so that you can allow yourself to move forward. Be the one that love. So you can show them that example of what love is. Thank y'all for listening. And I know I be talking to y'all, but really this is for me. This whole homeless billionaire, this is my journey for me. In my reflection. Everything that I tell y'all is I'm truly talking to me. I just know I'm not the only one going through it. So I'm talking aloud to help you as well while I'm helping me. Truly, I love y'all. Thank you.
TheTire.com